Alrighty, guys. So, we have to talk about a thing that happened in Texas. And I know that by saying that, everybody's just already overjoyed. Everybody here loves talking about things that happen in Texas, because only good things happen in that state. But before we get into any of that, let's go ahead and get into the fan art section. The first one we have here is from Mathematical Cabbage, an appropriately spoopy drawing of Suris being so tired of the coin Suris that he peeled it like an orange and ate its internal chocolate. I have a question. How did chocolate coins begin? Does anybody know that? I don't know how chocolate coins became a thing. The next one we have is from Blue, X-Files show Suris, and first fan art. Honestly, looks great. Not gonna lie. But I will say it gives some Harry Dresden vibes as well. The next one is from Sky Comet Fallen Angel, Suris O'Lantern. Dark mode coming soon. And there is even a dark mode for us as well, right here. And it looks just fantastic. I'm happy that it takes me this long to get to some fan art, because it means that a lot of fan art is thrown in the fan art section. But sometimes I wish I could cover these more close to the appropriate seasons, because Halloween spoopy times is great. That said, though, as always, everyone, thank you all for your fan art submissions. If you want your fan art to be shown in a future video, the best way to do so is to drop into the fan art section of the Discord. With all that said, if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so, and maybe even consider checking out the sponsor of today's video, EveryPlate. There's a link in the description. Use coupon code POGNECOSURIS. You know the deal. Anywho. So, people in chat, tell me if you've seen this video already. If you already know what we're getting into. If you haven't seen this video already, I want to say you're in for a treat, but really you're just in for pain.
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think...
All right, I can't hear him, which, knowing the contents of the video, makes it better, but we need to be able to hear it for the purpose of today's video, so we're gonna go back to that and...
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
So, this is a teacher. Looks well into his, what, late 40s, potentially 50s. This is a man in position of power, telling his students that he believes that his race is superior. He's ethnocentric. Okay? Let's go ahead. It said, fuck the white race, let it go extinct. No, we're not doing that. Apologies to Senecor, but I happen to be white, so, I'm just going to go ahead and say that no, we don't call for genocides. That's literally a call for a genocide. Don't do that. Anywho. Oh! Ow, pain. Nothing but pain. To make it even better, he's telling his black students. He is telling his students that are black that he thinks he's better than them for being white.
So, white is better than all.
No, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I think everybody thinks that. They're just not honest about
Hey,
it.
I'm not racist, though. I like all types.
He thinks that everybody thinks that. This is a really common reprieve that a lot of people who are bigoted tend to fall into. They tend to think that their bigotry is okay because they believe that everybody else must necessarily think like they do. This is a very narrow-minded way of thinking because it literally makes the... It tries to acquiesce and say that everybody is exactly like you. Also, Stargazer Lay, thank you very much for your Prime subscription. I enjoy appropriating Bezos bucks. Said it's main character syndrome. Yeah. You believe that the way you think is right, and everybody else believes the exact same thing that you do. people who believe this, I don't know if they believe it because they want the racism first and they want a justification for it, or if they just already believe that everybody around them lies about their beliefs all the time and they're just the only one who's special and doesn't. I don't know which one it is. I would like to sit down with this teacher and maybe educate him a little bit, or have a conversation and hopefully productively change his mind, but that's probably not going to happen. This is at 2.3 million views. He's already probably had that conversation several times and probably got fired from his job as well.
Did I say I don't like people?
People only think
Wait,
that.
so you said you are what? You are racist? You're saying you're like, you're
I
racist?
think everybody's a racist at that level.
No, like,
The class, thank you for the hydrate, axolotls. The class going, hey, so you're saying you're racist? I think everybody is. Okay, so that's not a no. Got it. So you are saying you're a racist.
you said you are racist.
I did. Yeah, I'm trying to be honest.
Yes, I'm racist.
No, I'm not saying it again. I've said it enough.
So you're racist.
Well, you don't need to say it again because it's recorded. We can hear you say that you think your race is the superior one as many times as we want.
I slightly thought you could stop speaking.
Put your phone up.
I respected you.
I'm
I
putting the
actually
phone up.
respected you for a while, but like
I'm putting the
now,
phone up.
I don't even got no more respect for you.
Put it up.
Yeah, for I don't think I got respect for him no more, bro.
You know, you should have more respect.
Wait. Here, let me hear that again. The students say that they have no more respect for him, and then...
Put it up.
Yeah, for I don't think I got respect for him no more, bro.
You know, you should have more respect. 'Cause
You should have more respect for him because he's racist against you and your race. You should have more respect for him because of that? Why? Why? Why would you ever say to your minority students that they should have more respect for you because you believe they are not as good as you? Why would you think that? Hold on. I'm going to look up a thing real quick. Teacher, Austin, Texas, racism. I'm pretty sure. I want to see what we have here. Let's see if there's anything in the news about this. So, ISD said a teacher who expressed white supremacist views to his student no longer works for the school district as of Monday. That's about what I figured. He taught at Bolus Middle School and was previously put on administrative leave while the district's Human Resources Department investigated. The teacher in question is no longer employed by their school district, and we are actively looking for a replacement. I'll take the job, maybe. They didn't name the teacher who appeared in a video that was shared with district officials as well as on social media. The teacher, who's a white man, tells his diverse classroom that deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one. Can we go back to when racists were afraid to say this type of shit? I'm going to be honest. I know that there's a level of, well, we haven't actually addressed the problem. If racists are just scared to say the things they say, so they should be allowed to say the things they want to say, so they're exposed to the public, and then we can ridicule them. That no, none of that shit, no, that's weak ass shit, no. Racists should be scared. I'm sorry, 110%. Racists should be scared to say racist shit. I'm sorry, I do not agree that. Actually, they should all be able to say what they said because sunlight is the best disinfectant. No. Because when you say shit like this, and you are emboldened enough to say it out into the open, it means that we have created a society that emboldens racists. Racists do not get emboldened in societies that have not emboldened them. At least not to the degree that we see today. So why do we see this happening more and more often? And why does a lot of this start sparking up more and more after 2016? Thanks, Trump. But let's go ahead and take a listen or a read of the rest of the article. Let's see if there's any more context we might have missed. The students pushed back on the statement, asking if he's racist. Then he says that everybody's racist at that level, which we already heard. Two of the students said that they no longer respect him. And then the unnamed teacher says, you should have more respect because I'm honest. no, if you say something that look, I don't respect a Nazi because they're dumb enough to tell me that they are racist. I have more respect for somebody when they don't say harmful shit. I don't care as much if people just believe it in the background, hidden in their recesses. I am very utilitarian. The things that exist in the back of your mind don't matter to me. It's the things you say and the actions you make that matter to me. I don't believe in thought crimes. But I do believe that once you've said things out into the aether, that's when we can start judging. The statement from Superintendent Killian said the teacher's conversation does not align with the district's core values or culture, aiding that it was inappropriate, inaccurate, and unacceptable. Killian also praised the students for challenging the teacher's racist views. We always do our best to ensure the safety of all students. We encourage them to be self-advocates, and they let an adult know when something is wrong, as they did in this situation. The district said counselors and administrators are available for students or families who want to talk about what happened. They said it's one of the most diverse school districts in the country. None of that information really matters too much. All that matters is that we do know a little more context behind what happened. That article's from November 14th. I want to see if there's anything else that is worth checking in here. Apparently, NBC's website designers are made of gunk and stupid because they have giant bars in the top of their shit. So there was a mother that actually responded to all of this and said that the video made her mad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the article here. Texas mom responds to viral video of a teacher telling her son his race is superior. A middle school student and his mother say they are glad the teacher is no longer employed at the school. 13-year-old Carmelo Lullen said that it made me mad. He told that to NBC News last Thursday at Bolus Middle School. Said, I respected him, but I don't have respect for him anymore. The school district said that in a statement, the teacher, whose name will not be made public, is no longer employed, which we already went through. Lullen's mother, though, said, I don't want him teaching any other students. I feel like he's going to be racially profiling them, and that does affect their education. Tamara Spence, a spokesperson for the school district, said the teacher resigned amid an investigation into the incident. The video is one of 4 of the encounter that have been posted online since last week. Music producer Southside shared the videos on Instagram and said one of the students involved is his son. The post has amassed over 300,000 likes, blah, blah, blah. None of that information is super important, but it's of 4. There's other stuff in the encounter here.
Okay, can I go to the restaurant?
No.
If you weren't, you would not have just said.
You guys.
You treat me the wrongest out of everybody, because every time you would let these groups, you let them go to Miss Children when they're passing. When I need to go, no, you can't go. Like, bro, that's racist. And guess what? They're all not in my skin color, so you know that's
So if I was racist, I wouldn't let you go to the restroom, would I?
But you don't want him in your
All right, I'm just going to pause that right there. If I was racist, I wouldn't let you go, would I? No. Being a racist does not necessarily mean that you would or would not do any series of things. There are people who are incredibly racist who will end up dating a black girl because they think they are hot or sexy or have some other like type of dehumanizing fetishization of them and still be racist.
I mean, you're wrong both ways. I gotta go, Miss Shoutout. I'll see you later.
Okay.
But all I'll say.
Ow.
Well, are you trying to say you said things?
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
No, you didn't.
Why'd you say I am?
You said I am
You
racist.
said I am racist, which means I think
No,
I'm
you said
racist.
I am racist. That means you're
With the hard
That means right now. Like
With the hard S.
Can I finish?
Yeah.
Can I finish? Just let me finish. Okay.
I thought we were done.
I think it's
He's trying to think up something to say.
you don't know me at all. You can put words in my mouth. Just
I'm
let
just
me
trying
finish.
to quote on what you want.
I'm trying to explain to you something that I've learned in my life. That's all I'm trying to say.
Okay.
Like, I actually have to go now.
Go get the person passes.
Alright.
All right, so this is leading up to the altercation.
Fine, yeah.
So you are a racist?
Damn, how many times I gotta say it?
Really? You're cussing at me?
No, I'm not cussing at anybody. I'm frustrated with this conversation.
That she started. You're the one that said you were a racist.
You asked the question.
You were talking to him.
Get it, Mello.
And he said, yes, I'm a racist. Yes.
Somebody asked the question, I responded.
Hey, I'll be sure to put this on the internet.
Hey, I hope you know I'm famous, so I'm gonna play on the internet.
I'll be sure to put this on the internet.
Yeah, you guys, do what you need to do.
I'm gonna call my father and tell him to post this.
Miss Horn is right over there.
And you know my
And
dad
this
has
board
over
is
a million
black.
on Instagram, so I'm gonna tell him to post this.
You guys don't think that I've made peace with all this stuff? You think I'm still walking around prejudiced against people?
And then, of course, we get to...
Deep down in my heart, I'm ethnocentric, which means I think my race is the superior one.
Oh.
Wait, no, let me finish.
So, white is better than all.
No, let me finish. Let me
Go
finish.
ahead.
I think everybody thinks that, they're just not honest about
Hey,
it.
I'm not racist though.
Okay, so that's literally... So what happened, now that we've got all of the context for this, that's a thing that's super helpful for this, what we have is a group of kids who seem to have gotten clued into a particular set of beliefs or values their teacher might have had. And so to confirm it, they basically used the equivalent of the Socratic method and drilled into their teacher until he went, yes, I am racist. I believe that my race is the superior one, but I think everybody believes that. They got him to admit that. I'm going to be honest. There's probably some people in my comment section that are going to be mad that I'm taking the stance that I do here, but I think that this is the proper thing to do. When you find out that someone around you is this bigoted and you are in a safe position of power to expose that and talk about it and potentially change their mind, or at the very least change your circumstances to where the person is no longer in a position of power, I feel like that's the right thing to do. We don't want people like this in education. We don't want people like this influencing our kids. We don't want worldviews like this indoctrinating people around us. And oh, before you comment, what makes that different than us not wanting LGBTQ shit shoved down our throat? Because LGBTQ shit is not harmful. Racism is. I can hold that stance for something that is demonstrably, measurably, and obviously harmful, while also recognizing that I don't need to hold that stance for something that is not. So, there we have it. The entire context of the story, everything that went on with it, and now we know exactly where all parties stand. Down to even the mother. Not the hardest thing in the world to do. Probably make it a good idea whenever you see a viral video or any type of thing on the internet. Do more research into it. Look at every other part of it if you can. Make sure that you've got all the information before you come to a decision. Luckily, in this case, the decision was just as easy as it was when we only had one part. The kids are all right in this particular scenario. The kids are all right. As always, everybody, let me know what you think in the comment section below, but most of this seems pretty cut and dry. Insert end of video tagline here.